Hey everyone, it's Miss S. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Today we are going to follow up our lesson from last class where we were practicing how to draw the face. So today we are going to draw a portrait, and we are going to draw portraits of our moms because Mother's Day is coming up. So what you are going to need is you are going to need a blank piece of paper and a pencil, probably with an eraser. Because I'm sure we're going to make a few mistakes, and that's okay. So the first thing we're going to do, if you remember from yesterday, is we are going to draw a nice big oval. Okay, kind of like an egg shape. So it should be kind of bigger at the top, and then it should kind of come down to a point. Now, if you need some help, I'm sure Mrs. Butler or Mrs. Dinsky is happy to help. You need to make sure that it takes up at least half of your paper. Look how big my head is. I didn't just do it teeny tiny in the middle. I need room for all of my details. Great. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to divide our face in half, and I'm going to do this lightly because this is not meant to be permanent. Okay, great. Next, let's put in, we're going to go halfway again across lightly to mark in where our eyes are going to go. Awesome. Okay, so from here, remember, the ears go from about here, and then they go down to where the nose is. So the nose comes from the eyes and halfway in between the chin. So halfway between the eyes and the chin is where the nose goes. So I'm going to put my little nose marker there. And then halfway between the nose and the chin is where the mouth goes. So there's my little mouth marker. I can make it a little wider so it looks more like a mouth. Okay. All right, we're gonna mark in where the eyes are gonna go. So remember, you're supposed to be able to fit 5 eyeballs within the head. So I'm just kind of guesstimating on mine. It might be a little bit too wide, but that's okay. It's okay to have big eyes. Okay, great. Let's give our mom some eyes. So we're gonna do 2 kind of football shapes. 1, 2. So we're gonna do a rainbow, and then like a smile, rainbow, and then a smile. Great. So she looks a little creepy right now, which, knowing you guys, you probably like, but we want to make our mommies look nice. So I'm going to start to put in the eyes. So we're going to put in the iris part of the eye, the colored part. Then we're going to put in the pupil, and I'm going to put in a little reflection. Same thing on this end. Put in the iris, put in the pupil, and a little reflection. She still looks a little creepy, but that's okay. Let's give her some eyelids. That'll help kind of not feel so scary. So I'm just gonna, almost like a little rainbow, put eyelids on top of either one. And then she needs some eyebrows. So I'm gonna it's kind of like a triangle on its side. So it's kind of bigger over here, and then as it goes over, it's gonna get thinner. Nope. She looks a little surprised on this one. I'm gonna fix that. Right. So this is just my eraser. It's a mechanical eraser, kind of like a mechanical pencil, but it's got an eraser. How fun is that? Alrighty, let's give her some eyelashes. So we want her to feel really girly. Some kind of curve in them. You don't want to do it like straight. So you want to kind of curve it. See how they're curved? Kind of like, I don't know what to describe it as. Just curve them. Okay, next, let's give her a nose. So we're going to start with the main part of her nose. So a circle. We're going to go light here. Don't go dark because this is not meant to be permanent. Next, we're going to put on a little half circle on either side. This is where her nostrils are going to go. So right down here is where the nostrils, where we breathe out of, comes. And then we're going to extend and create the bridge of the nose. I'm going to bring it up and out. Now, remember, I said this wasn't going to be permanent. We're going to take our eraser and just erase a little bit of that circle so that we're just left with the the bump that kind of goes like this and that. So just the outer portions, okay? Fabulous. All right, let's give her some lips. So I'm going to put one bump and it's gonna kind of come on out. 2 bumps, kind of like 2 little hills. So 1, 2, or like if you're drawing, have you ever drew like a bird in the distance, kind of like a seagull? Same, it's kind of hard to see, kind of like that same kind of shape. All right, so 1 and 2, that's gonna be her upper lip, and you can kind of curve the edges out and up to give her a smile, and down. Ooh, she's got some really luscious lips. I don't think my mom has that thick of lips. Those are some like Kardashian lips right there. So I'm gonna maybe do mine a little thinner. See, even your teacher doesn't always get it right the first time. Okay, great. All righty, she's looking good. She still needs some ears though. So let's give her some ears. So her ears should go from here to about the bottom of her nose. So I'm gonna mark out where that is. We're gonna curve it on down, kind of like a candy cane on both sides. Here's her ear. And then we're gonna put in the inner part. I'm gonna do it one more time for that little, I don't even know what that piece is called, but whatever that little thing is. So you have 3 little candy canes. 1, 2, 3. All right, she needs a neck. So the neck comes down and it starts from the ears and it curves on out, almost like a tree trunk or a parenthesis. We don't want little baby necks like that. Our necks are really, they're holding up our head, which is one of the heaviest parts of the body. So we need a nice thick neck to do that. All right, so there's my neck. Let's give her a shirt. I'm just gonna kind of, almost like you're drawing in a necklace. Make sure you curve it, don't go straight. Curve it to give it that illusion that this is round, that her neck and her body is 3D. All right, great. We're gonna give her some shoulders now. Those are gonna go out and over. I don't quite have enough room. Her shoulders should come out a little bit more, so I'm just gonna extend it to the outer parts of the page. If it seems too big, then just curve it on down and that's okay. All right, she looks like Mr. Clean here. We need to give her some hair. So the hair does not just come out of the top of the head. It starts, like we talked about, on the forehead. So you got to think about your mom's hair. Does your mom have bangs? Does she not have bangs? How long is her hair? So my mom has some bangs. So I'm going to give her some bangs, which are probably going to cover up my one eyebrow, which is okay. So I'm just going to kind of give her some bangs. And then from the top of her head, we're gonna start to bring it on down. So think about what kind of hair your mom has. Does she have long hair, short hair, curly hair? My mom kind of has some wavy, she kind of curls her hair. It's kind of wavy, but it's not super long. So I'm gonna keep it pretty short. It comes to about her shoulders. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna put, actually, and this might be mean, but she looks like she's a teenager. She doesn't exactly look like my mom. So we're gonna make her look a little older. I'm gonna put, put in those underneath the eyes. So let's be real. Maybe I'll even put in a little cheekbone action here. So I'm gonna give her some cheeks. Maybe not connect it to the eye. So you can give her some cheeks. Oopsie. And if you want her mouth open, you can actually, so we'll pretend like this right here, the bottom of the lip, we'll make that into teeth, and I'll just extend this down. And then this will just be the teeth. Ooh, she's got some buck teeth going on. Ooh, my mom would not be happy with this drawing. There we go. Okay, and my mom needs glasses. My mom wears glasses, and they're kind of, for my mom, they're kind of a rectangle frame. So really think about what your mommy looks like. There, I'll put that on top. Kind rectangle frame. All right, great. I'm also gonna put in that little, whatever this thing is in between our nose, it's kind of like that groove. My teacher, when I was going to art school, called it the snot trough. So whatever that is, we're gonna put that in. Okay, great. You can also add jewelry, like my mom has earrings. So I'm gonna put 2 little circles on her ears for the earrings. You can give her a necklace. So my mom loves long necklaces, and they're usually like chains. So maybe I'll start to put in the necklace. Think about what your mommy wears. She likes things with like beads, so maybe I'll put like lots of beads on this. Curve up around the neck. Awesome. And she also kind of wears like blouses, so maybe I'm gonna turn this into a blouse. So I'm gonna create a little V slit here, and I'm gonna erase this little collar. That way it looks like a little slit for her shirt. Oh, she's looking more like my mom as we go. Here, awesome. Okay, once you have it all sketched out on the counter, should be some Sharpies. You want to find a fine tip Sharpie, or Logan, I know you don't like markers, so you can use a black colored pencil. And we are going to just outline our drawing. I'm just going right over my pencil lines. And connect right there, right? Actually, I'm going to use my Sharpie to kind of color that in. I want to leave that reflection white. Do her nose. Of her hair. Oops, kind of messed up a little on her bangs. That's okay. So you can put some, you don't want to have like a ton of individual lines for the hair. So sometimes I'll just kind of put little pieces in. You don't want to have like every single strand in there. It's gonna kind of be too much. So I'm just putting in the different chunks. Okay, let's finish up her face. I'm gonna put her eyebrow back in. Put in her glasses. Just realized that her glasses are floating. I didn't put her glasses with the little ear connector pieces. What the heck are those called? I'm just gonna kind of draw those out towards her ear like that, right? Great. Let's put some of the bangs on top of the glasses. What else? Oh, let's do her eyelashes. You can even put like little ones, not a ton on the bottom. Okay, let's do her other earring. I'm gonna actually give her a little bit of a chin too. Finish her shirt. necklace that I made. Finish up her blouse. Okay, I think that's everything. Maybe I'll put in my little cheekbones too. Okay, and there you go. There is my mom. So now what we are gonna do is you're gonna get your eraser. Let's see if I have one. I want a normal eraser. That would be way more helpful. Let's see, let's chalk. Aha, I found a black eraser like I was looking for. It looks kind of dirty. Oh dear. Just make sure. Kind of got orange on it, so I'm gonna clean it off. Your eraser should be fine. As long as they're gray and not like a other color, it should be fine. Okay, I'm just cleaning off my eraser. That way it doesn't ruin my drawing here when I go to erase. What the heck was I coloring with it? Oh, maybe it's charcoal. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, so hold your paper. We're just gonna slowly erase. I like to drag out towards the edge instead of going back and forth like this. That way, because sometimes if you're not careful, you'll crunch your paper. So hold it towards the bottom and we're gonna push out towards the edge. That way we don't ruin this beautiful drawing that you just did. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll just flip her around. Ooh, get all those pencil lines. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys what you're gonna color with. You can color with colored pencils, which I recommend because you're gonna have a lot more color options with the skin tone, or crayons. That works too. You can also do markers, but the only thing with the markers is you're very limited to like 10 colors. You can't color mix like the other ones. So I would like you to start to draw in, color in your drawing. Let me put some eyelids back in there to finish up a picture of your mom. Oh, I forgot the bridge of her nose. Okay, I hope you guys have fun. I will see you guys next week. Have a great day.